So what side effects did I see from taking minoxidil? So I personally really didn't see any major side effects, even though I'm taking 5 milligrams daily. So I actually bought a 10 milli. I buy it per 10 milligrams, and then I cut it in half. So I have this pill cutter right here. I don't know if you can see it. And I have 5 milligrams of minoxidil right here, which I take daily for my hair growth. Now, what effects have I seen in general from taking minoxidil? So the first one is that, well, you have increased hair growth. All these baby hairs are coming because of the minoxidil. Now, what other effects did I see? Well, my nose hair inside my nose is growing very rapidly. I have to cut that every few days because otherwise you're just gonna see hair coming out of my nose. In terms of body hair, I didn't really see any difference. That could also be very minor. I actually did see my hair grow on my hands a lot quicker and on my arms. On my body, really, I didn't see much of a difference. I also saw my beard coming sooner, growing fuller, having much more facial hair in that regard. And another side effect I actually saw was if I bleed, my wounds heal very slowly because my blood is so thin. I don't know if that's purely because of the minoxidil or because I was cutting or whatever, but if I bleed, my blood's very thin. So potential side effect, I don't know. Now, another side effect is, well, a common side effect I should say is bloating. I don't think I've seen it, but I didn't have a good before and after because I also switched my diet a couple times. I don't eat the same amount of sodium every day. Some days I don't eat at all. Most days I do, don't get me wrong, but some days I eat once a day. This was before. Now I currently only eat, well, it's also different depending on how much I work and when I have free time, but so I don't know if the bloating is really a side effect I saw from minoxidil. So in my opinion, I would say it's safe. I mean, obviously you do have the water retention around the organs, especially the heart, which can then cause issues, but that's only like 2 or 3% of people, and you don't have to take as high as a dose. I do plan to go off of it in a little bit, probably a couple more months, and I'm going to stay on it. Then I'm going to cycle to a lower dose, 2.5 milligrams, potentially do that for a while, and then I just want to go over to dutasteride, no minoxidil, because I want to take as little medication as possible. Now, when I do my hair transplant, I will go back to 5 milligrams just to make sure I give the transplant hair as much of a chance to survive and have the best possible result. So let's say I do 2.5 milligrams in a few months and I do my hair transplant in 6 months. I will go back to 5 milligrams of minoxidil after that 6 months when I do the transplant. So yeah, that's my journey for minoxidil. Would I recommend it? Yes. Do start with a lower dose. I would suggest you do it under medical supervision if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what to look out for, if you haven't done your research. Obviously, it's always best to do it under medical supervision, but let's just keep it there. I don't want to say too much. Obviously, this video is for educational purposes only. Stay tuned for the next video on which I'm going to be talking about my experience with finasteride and dutasteride.